Hi, today I'm going to show you how to do some basic stipple on a sewing machine that does not have an extended table, so a less than ideal setup. You can still machine quilt even if you don't have any of the gadgetry. And I'm going to show you how to do a really basic stipple and make it look very random so it's a really beautiful background fill. Okay, I've got my 5-inch square marked out here, and I'm going to do just a basic small stipple to fill in this 5-inch square. And my secret to my pretty meander is that I try not to go all in a row, back and forth, back and forth. I try to kind of make it like a zigzag and leave myself holes to kind of go in, fill out, come back out of, and that way it makes it look more random and less like you were following a pattern. Alright, so here we go. I like to do like a medium fast speed. The faster you go, the easier it is to get nice smooth curves on your lines. The faster your machine goes, I mean. Kind of want to move your fabric softly. So relaxing. Just gonna let it fill in. Take a little break. Move my hands. I'm not going to fill that in completely there. I want to get some more tracks laid down before I get to filling it all in. I think I'm going to put some gloves on. These gloves have the grippy on it, and it just kind of helps lessen the tension in your arm muscles. I also really like Sharon Schomburg's quilt halos for some things. But they don't work so well if you don't have an extended table. So we're making do with what we've got here, which I think is good, because a lot of quilters don't have all the gadgets when they first start. So I think it's good to know that it's possible to do it even if you're not set up ideally. There we go. Alright, now we need to start thinking about not getting ourselves trapped. But still want to make it look pretty random. Let's see if I can get closer to my work here without messing up the camera. I'm going to come down here, see this little hole? I'm going to fill that up now. squiggle up. There we go. That's good. That's really good. Okay. I'm a firm believer in pep talking yourself, because who else is going to do it? You're all alone in your quilting room, or you're at your dining room table, and it's like any other thing that you practice. Sometimes it's good to have a cheerleader. So be your own cheerleader, guys. My piece is basted together with water-soluble thread. I like to put it on the long arm, put my quilt tops on the long arm that I'm going to quilt on the sewing machine. Yes, I do use both because they have different strengths. So I like to do my big designs on a long arm and then do any teeny tiny detail work on my sewing machine, because I like to be right on top of it for this stuff. Plus, I kind of like the bulk of a quilt, wrestling it around. It's very intimate to me. So, I really like to baste with Superior's extra vanish thread. I just put the quilt, layer it on the long arm, and baste it together with that vanish thread, and then when it's all done being machine quilted, however it's machine quilted, or hand quilted, the thread just soaks right out. It's amazing. The whole reason I bought a long arm in the first place was because pin basting is terrible. So if you don't have a long arm, check out your local long armers, because they might just be happy to provide you that simple service for not too much of a charge.